check out this sight for sore eyes. We got the Blazer back out. She has been sitting with 4 flat tires for the past like 3 or 4 months, has not started, but didn't miss a beat. She fired right up this morning. I pumped up the tires, drove her from my house over to the garage here, and it was terrible because we have a bunch of boxes in there to fix up some of the steering, suspension, and other components underneath there that have taken a beating with all the off-roading, jumping, and other adventures that we've been on with it. I don't even really remember what we got in there because I ordered the stuff forever ago, and I'm just now getting the opportunity to actually put her in the garage and up on the lift and work on her. I put the new rear end in her after I destroyed it, and then it kind of just sat. I think I drove it from here to my house, and that was the end of it. So yeah, we are gonna have some fun here today. I'm excited to get this thing fixed up because I would actually like to take it back out on some trails. All right, let's fire up and see what we got in all of these packages over here. Also has a good old rattle on the exhaust down there. We're probably not gonna fix that. It's kind of signature at this point. Well, here we go. We got all of our parts up on the hood here. Blazer parked next to a Ford, and let's see what we got. Oh, I went with Moog because I wanted to pay extra for the name, but terrible quality, I guess. I've been unimpressed with Moog recently. Ooh, all right. Idler arm. Very nice. All right, we got something in here. I think I know what it is. I get some brake cylinders for the rear. Yep, we need those because our brakes are not working at all. 2 of those guys. Just gonna drop everything. What do we got in here? Ah, the other half. Pitman arm right there. And then up in here we got 2 wheel bearings. So TRQ, highest quality on the market. Also the best price. With the Blazer up in the air, let's do a little checking out here, see what broken stuff we got. I got the flashlight. Now, I think this side we got a wheel bearing going a little bit. We might get up in the other 2. We'll have to see here. You hear that? Okay, so wheel bearing definitely making a little noise. Now, I do want to check out the tie rods here, and I did do a little investigation, obviously. Or actually, not tie rods, for the idler and pitman arm. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put this in here. So, fair amount of movement here on the driver's side. And then I'm going to push on the tire over here. And this one is almost comical in a like super unsafe way. I don't know if you can see. You can basically turn the wheel without turning the other side. I think I can show you better from out here so you won't see the actual part move, but here you go. Yeah, we got some worn out suspension parts. The tie rod actually looks to be tight-ish on this side, but they are old, so I didn't get any of those yet. I might get some of those. We'll have to see. But I'm going to start with the idler and pitman arm, go from there. And then this wheel bearing actually feels, this whole side that way feels really tight. So might only do 1 wheel bearing for now and just put the other on the shelf for another day. This side I think we'll need, yeah. That's not it. That's better. Woo! It came out like it wasn't a rusty old feeder. And now it's time for my favorite part of the job, inspecting how difficult this is going to be. The idler looks easy. I don't think we're going to have any issues there. Luckily, the frame, even though the rest of this thing is all rusty on the body, frame and bolts and stuff like that, you can see are all quite nice considering the age. This one, the Pitman, I think you have to loosen up the steering box. Actually, I know you do. To get that one done. So that's going to be a little more involved. Not looking super forward to it. And those are, the newer ones have flexible lines. These do not have flexible lines. Oh no, it is rubber up above. Okay, all right. So I think we just have to loosen this guy and then get it like wedged down in so I can get to that nut right there. But either way, I'm going to do that one later because this is the one that will probably kill somebody if I don't replace it soon. That was easy enough. Just torquing this nut down. Now these get torqued to 80 foot-pounds, I believe. So that's what we're gonna do. Yep, that's 80. Almost 80. Now it's 80. There we go. That should be a huge improvement in the drivability of the old Blazer right there. That should make a big difference. Still gotta do the Pitman, but that was the problem one. She worked. Oh yeah. Order of tools and breaking them immediately and a couple other things later and she's out. All right, so with the Pitman arm out of the link back there, I put this guy over the whole steering box. It's sort of an angle here that I'm not 100% sure is how they would do it from the factory, but it's how I'm going to do it because it looked the easiest. I think the newer Blazers had flexible lines the whole way down. This is a flexible line up above. It's a rubber line, but down here, it's metal, so it doesn't have quite as much give as some of the later years, I don't think. Because I think the other ones, they push it back towards the engine and then can access it from down there. But I don't know if you can do that with this one, but it seemed like there was going to be a lot of stuff in the way if I did it that way. I think I can get everything right here. Might be tough to get the impact in on that nut, but we'll see. Got it. Easy. All right, we are ready to pretty much go back together here. I lost our good flashlight. I don't know. Got the Walmart one out. Yeah, probably should clean that up or something, shouldn't I? All right, fine. Now you should torque this guy down with a torque wrench to some number. It's whatever this ends up being right here is the proper number. Yeah, I also don't have the right size socket, so I don't know what size that is. It seems like a 33 millimeter. The 1.25" didn't work, so it could be. Well, next one I have goes up to 1.5 inches. That's way too big. So I went with a 34. She was a little loose, and we bunged up all the edges there. So that's probably not the proper way to do it. All right, well, we got the part of this job that I thought was going to be the worst, and I hope it was the worst part of it, done. That pitman arm was stuck on there. They usually are. I mean, I kind of knew that going in. What I didn't remember is that we had never bought another pitman arm puller after we broke the other 2, 3, 4 that we had. And I got it. So I bought a new set, actually, during this video, and then I broke the one on that, too. But not all of them. There's more in there, so we got more to break if we need to. I'm going to start on this wheel bearing right here. The other side I'm not going to do right now. I did get both, but I just don't see the other side being an issue. And this one honestly had very little play in it, but I figured we might as well just do it. The tie rods, even though they're older, look to be fine. I just, flexed everything down here. All the play that we had before is gone. So yeah, they might die someday, but I'm not going to replace ones that are good, even if they look a little old. All right, I don't know if you can hear the pew-pew shots. Got to say it the proper way, or YouTube will flag this. In the background of this video, which I'm like pro all the stuff you're worried about, okay? Like, it's cool, it's your property, you can do whatever you want. However, it's like 3 bangs, like, once every day in the afternoon between like 1 and 3. What are you shooting at? What is happening? I don't understand. I'm baffled by it. I mean, I enjoy, some target practice as much as the next guy, but like every day seems expensive. It's not like target practice, because it's just like three bangs and then it's all done. I don't know. Okay. That's incredible. You don't know what type of lottery I just won right there. Wow. Okay, wheel bearings off. Well, we can go back together now. I got my new hub assembly, and I'll tell you what, man, this is a crazy day. I was putting off doing this job because I was like, these things are going to be so on here, it's going to suck, and I think somebody must have been in here before me and did some maintenance, which almost makes me feel bad about destroying this. Also, because I told the guy I bought it from that I was going to restore it, and that didn't work out, but, The wheels are on. She's looking pretty. We got all the front end stuff that I want to take care of for right now done. Next thing up is the brake cylinders in the rear. Now, that is a rear end that I put in because I destroyed the first one, and it was sitting out at a junkyard for a while, I think. So we're going to see if these drums come off. I've never taken them off. Even when I installed it, I didn't. Probably should have done that, but I didn't. Just like I didn't replace the shocks, which are, they've seen some use. But we got our new wheel cylinders. Hopefully it's not too much of a project, and it would be really nice to have the old rear brakes again, because I've gone up a couple hills that were steep and then slid the whole way back down because the front brakes couldn't hold it. So we got them here. All right. Not too bad. It's one of the few times in my life where I've actually used brake cleaner on brakes. Yeah, these are different. Other ones have bolt holes. These don't. I found out a little piece of information here after I've taken this apart now and ordered cylinders. This rear end must have been for a 94 and up Blazer, because this style brake cylinder is for the newer ones with the bolts in it. The older ones, which I lost it now here somewhere, right here, did not have bolts in, and it was just a clip. Now, I don't know if you can use those and retrofit it, but I don't think I can, because this hole is bigger, and there's like no way to get it that I can see to like center in there. And I don't even know how it would even really hold. So I think we are SOL for getting these done right now. So I guess I'm gonna have to run to the parts store, pick up another. I think they have them in. I'm gonna see if they have them in stock anyways. They have at least one I saw, because I was doing all this research with the part numbers to try to figure out what's going on. And I think that's our problem. Well, we got lucky. Parts store had some of these brake cylinders in stock. So yeah, big difference, I guess, between the old axles. Even though overall they're the same, brake cylinders are different. Just slip it off. It's got freaking brake fluid on it. There we go. Nice. That's good. All right, there she is. I'm gonna just go do the other side really quick. It's exactly the same as this one. If you saw how this one went, then that's pretty much how that side's gonna go, hopefully, like where we get it fixed. We got her done. She is in there, looking good. We are missing a pin for that guy. I probably should have just bought the brakes and, you know, like a full rebuild kit for these. I realize that, but look at this thing. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? Okay, we do need to bleed the brakes, though, because I actually would like to have some rear brakes. I'm here by myself, so we got the old trusty Central Pneumatic. Oh, no, it's a Pittsburgh. Okay, well, whatever. Harbor Freight brake bleeder. So, should be easy enough. Just going to crack this guy back here. I filled up the reservoir up front, so we should be good. Okay, she is back together, and we're going to see if I remember to tighten everything. I'm not 100% sure that I did, because when I dropped it down, there was a loud pop, and it looked like the one front wheel moved. So, I don't know. What do you do about that? Put it back up on the lift and check it out, or take it for a drive? What do you do? It's a tough call. We're going to take it for a drive. Oh, and the hood's up with the jump pack on because I left the key on. So I am not exactly sure how to describe what she feels like right now. Maybe just needs an alignment. That might be what I'm thinking. Or something else. I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely needs an alignment. My steering wheel's way off. The steering does feel tighter, but it almost feels like weird. I don't know what to say about it. It's definitely different. And brakes, I'm not 100% sure. I think we might need to bleed them a little bit more, because I think I still only got one working. We're gonna go down this dirt road here. I'm gonna set up the camera, see if we can find out which ones are actually like working here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna slam on them. Yeah, I don't know if the rear's locked up at all. That one actually felt a little bit better there, so maybe I just needed to pump them a little bit. Let's see. just took some time, reviewed the footage of stopping, and it looks like 3 of the 4 brakes are actually working. Now the one that's not is the one that I didn't spend as much time bleeding, and it was also the one that was missing the pin on that one brake pad, so probably an issue there. So but 3 of 4 I'll like kind of almost take for what this vehicle is, but I might pull it back apart at some point and bleed a little bit more. Now my pedal is a tick squishy, so I think that it does still have some air bubbles in there, but it's not bad. Like I can drive it. Now I am going out here on the highway, going out on the road. It's a back road, and just gonna drive around a little bit. There's some curves, and just see what she feels like, because yeah, I don't know. It felt a little off before, but it could just be. I mean, it desperately needs an alignment, so that's probably what it is. Yeah, it felt all right through there. Let's go out. I mean, we're only doing 25 miles an hour, so not exactly a high speed test. Steering is definitely tighter though. I know I already said that, but that part feels really good. It's just, I think it's the alignment. All right, I am happy with everything that we got done here today. She's back, baby. I have so much fun with this thing. I know, I like gush over it every time I do a video, and it's because it's legit. Like, I just love the thing. Yeah, I might get it aligned, might not. I don't know, maybe I'll just do my best in the garage here at some point, so maybe next video or upcoming video, the next one on this one, because I do have a few more things I want to do. I want to replace those shocks. I have no tail lights. The turn signals don't work. Like all that stuff, it all used to work, so something got rattled loose. I want to put the rear glass. I bought rear glass. I want to get that put back on it. So there's a few things I want to do to this thing, and I actually am really curious. Now it's almost winter, so it doesn't matter anymore. I'm curious if the AC system works. Now, this is old R12, but I was just going to convert it to 134. So, I don't know. I might do that at some point, and it desperately needs cleaned up and stuff. So, and then also, I'd like to take it out on the trail. So maybe we take it out on the trail and then clean it up rather than the other way around. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun with it. I think we'll do another video here shortly on it, and keep having some fun with the old Blazer. One thing that I'm thinking about, and I want to know your guys' thoughts if you would watch a video like this, because it's going to be expensive. I know we got like the Duramax swapped OBS going up. I'm really thinking about a full-size Blazer, and having this one is cool. This is a woods beater. I would really like to restore decently nice. It's not going to be a woods off-roader. K5, you know, like, well, I'd love to get an old one, like one where the roof goes the whole way up to the windshield and you can remove that, but it'd probably be an 80s K5, something cheap, maybe pick it up for under $2,000-3,000 bucks. And then I want to do, basically, unless I really run into something that I can't do, but I would love to do all of it myself, whether that's the paint or if I just wrap it, something. I want it to look nice, but it doesn't actually have to be nice, if you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of what a project that I'm really thinking about for this coming winter. Not do anything crazy with it. Like, I'm thinking like a 6-inch lift, 35s, 37s, just kind of the traditional K5 Blazer restoration type of a thing. But I just love them. I think they look awesome. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. With that, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the content on the old Blazer. Have a great day.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off.